This is one of them recipes that looks like it takes a lot to make it, but really, really is easy to do. Hey y'all, glad you were here. Today we're gonna make some street tacos on my brand new 22-inch XL pellet griddle combo. That thing is a mouthful to say, but I'm telling you what, I have been absolutely loving this thing and coming up with a lot of fun recipes to cook on it. And this is a good one. So looking over the ingredients here, it's not gonna take a whole lot to put this together. It looks like a lot of stuff, but it really, really is gonna combine to make a delicious street taco. Street tacos are something I absolutely love, and I did pick up the corn tortillas to use. Let me know in the comments, flour or corn, what do you prefer? Because some people they love one or the other. Some people are okay with both, and I want to know what you prefer. So I went ahead and fired up my Blackstone pellet grill and set it on 250 and started getting it warming up, because we need to go ahead and be prepping this chicken while that smoker's getting ready. Now the good thing about this recipe is it is very simple to put together, and it's so versatile. You can change up everything in this to suit you. Speaking of which, I'm not going with a traditional taco seasoning. I'm going with a chicken griddle, because going with that smoked kind of chicken flavor, but I know I'm cooking it on a smoker, but I'm still gonna use a griddle seasoning. Does that make sense? Either way, I think it's gonna be really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start shaking this bottle, getting it on this chicken. And you notice I'm not using a binder. I'm not really worried too much about that. We just want a little seasoning on here because there's gonna be a lot of other flavors added into these tacos here in just a little bit. This chicken griddle is some really, really good stuff. I love this stuff. I could just sprinkle this on here, fry this up on that griddle, and just go to town eating just that. And just like that, these chicken thighs are seasoned. Let's go check on that grill, see if it's ready. We are running right at 250. It's time to get some groceries up on this grill. Oh, I'm loving that. Get these chicken thighs to smoking. Last one. Get a probe in there. Close it down, let it cook. So now, while that chicken is cooking, let's make some homemade Pico de Gallo. Now, Pico de Gallo is one of those things, a lot of people's like, oh, it's hard to make. No, it is one of the easiest things to make. And my wife absolutely loves homemade Pico. You can buy it in the store, but I do not recommend that. So I'm going with 2 tomatoes for my Pico. Make as much as you want. That's the good thing, again, like any other recipe I do, is you can customize it to be your own. So once you get them cut up into slices, all we're gonna do now is just come back and just kind of dice it up. Don't have to be pretty, don't have to be fancy, just gotta be cut up. So I ain't gonna bore you with just cutting up tomatoes. So once I get these done, we'll come back and cut up some more stuff. And just like that, them tomatoes are cut up, and it made a good bit right there. That's just 2 tomatoes. Let's see, what do I want to cut next? My onion. I'm gonna cut me a red or a purple onion, whatever you want to call this thing. We're gonna get it sliced up and cut up. Now all we want to do here is just dice these onions up. That's a good bit of onion right there. Let's start adding some in here. I think half an onion is all I'm going to go with on this. I think that'll be plenty. Okay, tomatoes and onions are done. That's simple. Let's see what's next. What do I want next? Jalapeno. Now, the jalapeno, I'm going to go ahead and not core out. I want the seeds and everything in it. If you want to kind of spice it down a little bit, just take the core out, take the seeds out, whatever you want to do. But I think I got 2 jalapenos here, but I think I'm only going to use 1. And I'm just going to do a rough chop on these jalapenos. Good enough. Let's add that in there now. What next? Cilantro. We need some cilantro. We'll cut some of that off there. And again, just like the tomatoes and, well, everything else, we're just going to give it a rough chop. Cilantro is one of those things you either love or you don't. Some people are like, ooh, it tastes like soap. Tastes like good food to me. Let's add that in there now. All right, one more thing. Need a lime, juice of a lime. Best thing to do is just take that lime and roll it like that, soften it up. I say one more thing, there's actually a cute couple more things, but we need this. So we'll just take this lime and just squeeze that juice into the bowl here. But I'm going to use both sides of this lime to get that juice in there. There you go. Juice of a lime is in. Two more things. Salt. You got to have salt. So we'll just sprinkle a little salt in there. And let's crack some pepper in there. And just like that, everything's in. Now it's just a matter of mix it up. And there you go, homemade Pico de Gallo. You know I gotta have a little taste of it here. Oh yeah, that's it right there, that's perfect. Let's go check on that chicken. As you see, the grill's still running 250. But as you see right there, my chicken's at 104-ish. So it's getting pretty close. So let's go ahead and fire up that Blackstone. Because we have some things to do on that griddle for these tacos. So while we're waiting on that griddle to heat up and that chicken to get done, let me give you a close-up look at this homemade Pico de Gallo we just made. Yep, homemade sauce is just that easy. Hey, while that chicken's cooking, now's a great time to go on down there, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the great content we got coming out pretty soon. All right, that chicken is done. Let's get off the grill and chop it up. Oh, it's looking good. Get that probe out of it. Let's get them on the cut board over here. This is some good looking chicken, y'all. Move things around here a little bit. Now, I know I have a lot more chicken on here than I'm going to use in the video, but I've already been requested to make a lot more tacos after I make these few. So what I'm going to do now is just come in here and just cut the chicken up. Just shred it up, however you want to cut it up. Man, it sure was hot too. So basically, as you can see, I am just cutting this chicken up. We're going to mince it up so we can put on them tacos. You know I got to try a piece. Oh, that is good. Great smoky flavor. Not over seasoned. Just overall good. It's real juicy too. Cut the rest of this up. And just like that, this chicken's ready. Now, we need to head over to that griddle, get these tortillas and the cheese and get everything ready, and we're gonna start building us some tacos. Well, there's that white smoke. That means it's time to get some groceries up on the griddle. I have some cheeses here. I have some Colby Jack shredded, I have some pepper jack shredded, and I have some cheddar shredded. All this is fresh shredded. I'm not using pre-shredded. What I'm gonna do is just kind of start putting it on a grill here, or griddle. Let's see, we're gonna do 4 of these, so we'll just kind of go out like this. And I'm on about a medium heat right now. Uh-oh, we'll move you over. Kind of like that right there. Let's see, I want some pepper jack. Put out some pepper jack here. Spread it around. Because what I'm gonna do is something I seen that I thought would be pretty dang good. And let's do some cheddar. Add a little sharpness of that cheddar in there. Grab your tortillas. Let's see here, I need 4 of them. So I'm gonna grab 4 of these corn tortillas. Right here, there we go, 4 corn tortillas. And just kind of put them down like that. have some fried cheese tacos. So we'll just let them cook right there for just a second. We're gonna give them a flip, take them up and build us some tacos. Been maybe a minute. Let's try to flip these things. Look at that. Cheese sticks to it perfectly. Look at that, look at that. Man, these gonna be some good tacos here, y'all. Just let them heat up on that side for just a second. We'll grab my mini taco rack right here. We'll just put it on the griddle. It's gonna take me just a second to heat these corn tortillas up on that side. About like that right there. Uh-oh, come here, you. Let's get these things in here. Maybe I should grab my bigger taco rack. I think I'll try that. I have it back here. Let's get you out of here. Now, sometimes you just got to kind of roll with the flow here. Small taco rack wasn't working, grab your big one. It's okay, it'll work. Gives more room to work with. Oh, this is gonna be good here, y'all. I can already tell it. There we go. 4 tacos ready to be built. Let's go over here and build them. There they are. One thing left to do now is put it all together. Where'd my, there it is. Find my spatula, tongs. We're gonna put some meat down in this thing here. Make them good and meaty. Now how much you add to each one, that is up to you again. Make some pretty good sized tacos here, isn't there? And that good savory flavor of that chicken is really gonna set these off, I think, along with that Pico de Gallo. There we go. Now, add a little pico to them. Just kind of top them off a little flavor. Oh, these are gonna be really good, y'all. I can already tell it. Because I love pico. And that chicken I've already tasted was delicious. And then you got the cheese encrusted cheese encrusted corn tortillas. Yeah. Now, I need Cholula on mine. Love me some Cholula. And I think I'm gonna take this one here on the end. Just a little drizzle of Cholula, try it out, see how they look. But right now, you know the drill. As always, I have to take pictures of these, some reels, show you these things up close, and well, I just have to try it out. I mean, that's just part of my job here. So check these out. I am loving how these turned out. That savory chicken down there, that homemade Pico de Gallo. Look at that fried cheese on that corn tortilla. Yes, sir. I don't think you can go wrong with this. And plus, I put some Cholula on it too. Oh yeah, these are gonna be good, y'all. So how'd them look to you? I mean, these were fairly simple to make. I mean, look like a lot of ingredients to begin with, but most of it was that pico right here. And that pico by itself, you just grab your bag of chips and start dipping. That's what my wife likes to do. I like it on stuff like this. Speaking of this, I mean, look at that. It holds its own form, just perfect. Let's take a bite and see how it turns out. Wow. Oh yeah. Just falling out. Oh, it's so good. Wait a minute. That, honestly, is probably one of the best street tacos I've ever had. Not a fan of corn tortillas, I'll be honest with you. Unless I make them like this. That there was amazing. That is amazing. Adds a little bit of crunchiness to it with that fried cheese. Then you get that savoriness, that chicken, but that homemade Pico de Gallo. All them flavors just come together perfectly in these, I'm gonna call them savory smoked chicken street tacos. Y'all, these are a must try. If you get a chance to try something like this, I highly recommend it. But as you can see, I have a whole lot more to make. So with that, I need to make some more of these. The family's getting hungry. Hope you enjoy these 2 videos, and we'll see you next time.